Hey y'all, what's up? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Hope you all had a great week. Hope you all enjoyed your weekend or enjoying your weekend. Y'all went to church, y'all did what you gotta do. And y'all here from Mizzle 14 channel, Mizzle Talks. Welcome, welcome, welcome back, family. I appreciate y'all coming through on this Sunday afternoon and kick it with me. Yes, you know it's Mizzle Talk, so you know the method to my madness with 4 shows to talk about. We're gonna talk about growing up hip hop. We're gonna talk about Accused, Love and Marriage DC, and Grown Gospel, a new show on WeTV that's produced by Carlo Kings and his productions. So what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What's going on? If you have not subscribed to my channel, it's Mr. 14. Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate all the new subscribers and also the watchers of my videos. I mean, the numbers is getting good. It's getting good and getting great. And I appreciate the likes and the views. I'm still a small platform, but you know, me working hard and putting things out there, it seems like it's paying off. Instagram is Mr. Grown. Twitter is Thomas_Grown. Discord is Mr. 14, #3488. Or the link is down below in my description box. So please find my Discord, because that's where you get a lot of my updates on my channel, my thoughts about things, and also interaction with me. You get a lot more interaction with me on Discord than my other platforms, even though I do interact on Instagram and on Twitter. But Discord is my favorite thing because it's got more free reign. There's not too many restricted like the other platforms are. So you'll be able to talk to me there. And then so a client to support is my Cash App is $140. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I'm trying to wake some people. I'm not trying to start my reviews yet until I get some people in here and chat with me. Hey, J Boo, how you doing? What's up? How are you? What's everybody else on? I'm gonna start off with shows update and wait till some people come in before I start my review, because I don't want to be talking here to myself and nobody responding. So like that. So let's start that real quick. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, am I, y'all? Hold up. Hey, what's up? Y'all see me? Shot like bright like a diamond. What's going on? Oh, okay. All right, Love and Marriage DC. So season 2 is on. And next week is this mid-season finale. So, you know, the big blow up between Ashley and Joy will happen next week and what other stuff is happening. So we will get to see that. It's a mid-season finale, so give us a little break because Love and Marriage Huntsville is coming back soon. So I guess they're going to give us that. Have us watch Huntsville, give us a break on that, and then come back to DC. I guess that's what they're trying to do it. But even though Huntsville should have waited, I'm like, we don't need Huntsville back at the soon. But DC, yes, we're going to talk about the latest episode, and baby Ashley is something else. Too damn messy for no apparent reason, and then think that someone should maybe accept her apology and stuff like that in her terms. Goodbye. Grown Gospel is a new show on WeTV. Y'all voted for me to do a live on that, so we're going to talk about that today. The first episode, because we got some things to talk about. It's a new show from Carlos K Productions on WeTV. and it was interesting. So we're gonna talk about it and see what y'all thoughts on that. Put a ring on it on season 4. I'm gonna do pre-recorded reviews on that. So it will. I did watch the first episode. We got a new coach, all 3 new couples, and we got some things to talk about that. So stay tuned for that. That will come out on Monday. Hey Boo, how you doing? That will come out on Monday, and so tonight I gotta do a review on it, and it will be aired tomorrow. But I'll probably do a premiere of it. Premiere means it's already pre-recorded, and we just watch and review together and making our comments on it. Accused is on Fox. We getting there, y'all. We up to Robin's story, and I think we got 3 more episodes left before we finish this out. And I hope they do come back for a second season, because Accused on Fox has been really good, y'all. It's been really good. The storylines have been great. How they shoot it, how they do it, how they make the storylines, how they give us a charge, how to get us to thinking. And that's all I like shows to get us to think and talk about some topics that's out there. I'm good. If people ain't good, it's a traumatizer I watch. Yes, we got a new coach now. This new coach is not playing around with these people. And I feel like 1/3 of the couple is here for play. And when y'all get my review, y'all will see who I'm talking about, because their interaction and what they talk about and how they talk about it, how they share things, I feel like y'all only here for exposure and y'all not taking it seriously. And I don't got time for that, because y'all wasting our time. Harlem season 2 is on Amazon Prime. Yes, it's still on the list because I still plan to watch it and see how it goes. If it goes good, I will do an overall review. If not, I just probably won't do a review, but it's still on the list because I plan to watch it. It's just so much going on right now with a lot of shows and stuff going on. So I'm just taking my time. I'm not trying to rush it. SWV and Escape, Bravo TV. It's a limited series. So after tonight, it will be 3 more episodes. So yes, I will get a review of that, and that will be aired out on Tuesday. If y'all not on my community page on YouTube, I gave you an update on when some of this stuff coming out. So tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to talk about Power, the Power live review, because I will go review Power. So that's a live. And tomorrow, Put a Ring on the review will come out, and then Tuesday, SWV review will come out. So I'm trying to spread out the videos, because if I put too many videos in one day, I seem like the numbers don't really. It's getting there, but I feel like it's competing if you put up too many videos in one day. So lives doesn't matter, but pre-recorded here. So I'm trying to spread it out. And then my casual video will be up on Wednesday, yada, yada, yada. Power Book 2 Ghost 3 is on Stars and premiered this past Friday. And thank you for Brittany for staying up and watching with me. She came in to remind me of some of the characters, because y'all, to be honest, yes, I'm ready for the live tonight to talk about it, but I forgot all these characters' names. I was asking, who this guy is, what this person's name is, what that person's name is. And even though I remember most of the plots, and I think it was like her watching it with me. Hey, Tracy Boo. Her watching with me keep jog my memory of some of the stuff, because I didn't rewatch it. I don't have time to rewatch no season to get prepared for the 3rd season. Nah, it should come back sooner or later. Yeah, it took a long time. But fortunately, I didn't remember most of what happened. So it's not like I was completely lost. It was the names I forgot. Child. Queen's Court. I put this on the list. Now, I don't know if I'm going to review it. That's why I put a star asterisk next to it. That's what the asterisk next to the review means. It's up to the air. I'm going to watch it. When I watch it, it's not going to be recent. It's going to be in the near future. I'll watch it. See how it goes. Because to me, to be honest, y'all, I felt like with the announcement of the engagements, it's kind of ruined me to watch the episodes. Because now I know who they're going to pick. But the only thing that make it interesting is that now we know who they pick. I want to see what they did for them to pick them. That's the only interesting part. So I'm not going to watch it and see, what's now going on? I'm just going to watch it and say, okay, I see why she didn't pick. Now, Nivea is the only person that is shown up, so I guess she picked herself at the end. I don't know what she did, But to me, it felt like she didn't pick nobody after that. Hey, y'all, what if you watch just for Nivea? If Nivea had her own thing and it was not the other two, maybe. Now, I was not gonna try to watch it because Evelyn Azar was on that because I just can't stand that lady. I'm tired of seeing her. But I was like, you know what? I was still gonna watch it in some way, shape, or form because he's like, let's see what it goes, what it gives. But the fact that they already announced the engagement, I was like, all right. But I want to watch it. I'm gonna watch it. It's gonna give me some time, y'all. Give me some time, and if it is good, I give y'all my overall thoughts of it. It's gonna take a while, but just bear with me. Secret Brother Husband. It's airing, the 26th, next week. No, that's Sunday. Yes, next Sunday, Secret Brother Husband. So TLC, that gonna be a watch along review. And I'm gonna see. Is it worth it to do it just pre-recorded or do it live? Maybe just pre-recorded. We'll see. Because I had to do more pre-recorded. Yeah, I think third time's a charm for Evelyn. Child, something gotta be a charm for Evelyn. She needs to set her behind down. All these marriages and stuff like she's going through. I mean, if it works out for her, it works out for her. Like, I'm not hating for anybody to find love. I'm just tired of her as a character. But if this works out, it works out for her. We'll see. If I was Evelyn, if this will work out the third time, I said, forget it, y'all. I don't got time for it. I'm being a nun. I'm staying out of the shadows. I say the shadows, and y'all over here for me again. Chill. Fuck out of here. No more talk about me. I'm not on social media. I'm just wiped clean. Wiped out of this freaking thing. Chill. I ain't doing no fourth or fifth marriages now. At the third time. It don't work at the third time. Finito. It is done. Catfish season 9 is on it's season 8, but I know I keep putting season 9. It should be season freaking 9 or 10, the way how it is. What is long ass seasons? Oh, excuse me. Catfish season 8 is on MTV. It's reviews, and if you have not been watching my reviews, please do. It's getting good traction. It's like one of my most viewed videos on my channel. But my other videos is getting there too. It should be season 11 by now, for real. And I appreciate that. My last live I did last week. It's almost up. It's over 100 views. I said, thank you, y'all. Hey. So the small things counts. Small things counts for me. But Catfish, I don't know. They probably heard us because we was like, y'all was giving us some boring ass episodes. And lately, woo! She said she was so freaking wolf calling and he hear her. I said, bitch, she didn't hear. He didn't hear you. Good out of our face. Oh, girl, mother wolf your ass somewhere else. 20 years with this freaking much. We can't even know who the hell this person is. We still don't know who the person is because Denise was a character herself. So I said, who is actually the real person? Don't know. And that person did respond to my videos and said that this person created like over 50 person characters. So you can't even tell who the real person is. And I didn't say, okay, I like the comment because I said whatever. You know, since going back and forth, because it's like, okay, you created like over 50 something people. Like, who the real you? So, because somebody asked me, this person's a man or woman? I said, I don't know. Asexual, because I can't tell you who the person is. And then where's Waldo act like she was freaking done wrong when she was the one doing was being deceitful? Where's Waldo CJ? You can't do it. If you gonna be real, because you cheat on me. I said, girl, she didn't cheat on you. My face. But they was listening to us because they is giving us some good, crazy and funny and weird ass episodes. More than the sentimental freaking Feel sorry for the figure catfish videos they be giving us. I said, oh boy, bye. I want to listen to no figure sob stories. And they was really trying to make us feel something bad about some catfish. I was like, oh hell no. MTV, get out my face with it. All right, Love is Blind. Love is Blind season 4 is on Netflix. It's airing this Friday. It's a watch along review. Like I said, I watch Love is Blind for the foolery of it. I don't watch it to see anybody getting together. They gonna last long. I just watch it because I like the fools. I like to watch these fools, see how they act and what they say and everything, and I just read them down in a polite way. So I don't watch it to be taken all seriously. So it is something. It's like a guilty pleasure to watch these fools act up. Like I said, if you did not watch the trailer, you should watch the trailer because the trailer show you basically who the singles are, who's making to pass the pods. So it defeats the purpose of us watching the pods. But we're gonna watch this from the beginning and see. Now that I know the 10 people who is gonna be the singles being engaged. Now I'm gonna see what they're gonna say, how they act to get to that point. Because I want to say how they make it through. Now, if y'all want to know the names, y'all can hit me on Discord. I can tell you who they are. All right. In Love is Marriage Huntsville, season 6 was our own, premiering April 8th. It's premiering after DC is going to be a mid-season finale break. And we're going to have Huntsville. According to Carlos, when he had that interview with DJ Richard Sky, it's not a regurgitation of last season. It's not a continuation from last season and nothing like that. I say you better, because if it is, Carlos, you and everybody going to get red. Everyone. Because I put an asterisk next to the review of Huntsville, because I told you last season it was going to be continuation of whatever. I don't know if I'm going to continue. It's just getting real whack, and it's too much. According to him, it's going to be new alliances. It's going to be new different beefs. It's going to be different drama. Sheree going to come around and act up a little bit and cause a ripple effect with the people. Just get lower, man. Behind the scenes, it's foolery. Yes. So I'm looking forward to it. Best according to what he said, it's gonna be different. I'm gonna see what it is. If it's the same, child, you lie. Now, the original 6 is there. And then the next full-time cast members that elevated to full-time status, well, Tiffany Lewis has been full-time already, so that's that. But Stormy, her husband, became full main cast members. And Kiki, what's her name? DeBar, that's Tisha's cousin. She's full-time main cast member as well. I said, oh, they got Kiki, hey! Go ahead, Kiki. I like Kiki. Now, we see Destiny on another promotions and other stuff. So people think that Destiny got let go. And Carlos said, you got to ask her. Because he didn't want to say. I'll say, whatever. If she's back, she's back. Don't even try to hide it. Like, listen, it is what it is. We still gonna read her ass, but it is what it is. But if she's not, it is. Just say she's not. But he don't want to say it. All right. I think we go back to start. Try to get everybody else. Where everybody else? Well, it doesn't matter. Replay game. Thank you for so much for replaying the thing. Just make sure you like the video, share this out, and let me know your comments. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I like Kiki from an interview, but I don't know. That's to say, I don't know what's going to be that Kiki is the main cast member and what's going to happen and what's the dynamics going to be on this season now that her cousin is full-time now. What that gonna do between Tisha and her relationship. I wonder what Hotbox and Kimmy will give this season. I know Kimmy might recover from a recovery journey and of her health, which is fine. But what else they gonna give us as a couple? I want to know figure Marcel and Tisha gonna give us. Because we're not gonna be riding behind Melanie's and Marcel coattails anymore. We can't be doing that. But I do know that this Melanie and Martell thing might have this custody battle going through. It probably plays out this season. I'm looking forward to that. And we'll see what Sheree gives. Because he said Sheree came in and acting like it's like watching teacher with her backbone doing good in this nation. For real, right? All right, y'all. So let's get into these reviews. I'm gonna start with Growing Up Hip Hop first, because to be honest, y'all, Growing Up Hip Hop, the last 2 episodes was boring as hell. So Growing Up Hip Hop will not be a long review. So don't get too comfortable, because after it's gonna be like a blink of an eye, and we'll move on to the next one, Accused. Because to be honest, I didn't even care for the 2 episodes. This shit got me. I was sitting here, bored in my mind, watching those damn episodes. Listen, the last 2 episodes, let's break it down a little bit. Romeo came back. And y'all know the whole thing with the Romeo. He said some things about Angela that had the Simmons family is all messed up. They didn't like it. And there was too many people in between in the ear, here shit, she shit. And they never really got sat down one-on-one together and talked about it and have a serious conversation. Oh, I'm mad at West Coast. What's it say? I'm not straight, but I'm not gay. I was like, what the fuck song is that? I was like, Sam, you just love to do some things to rile people feathers. Because I was like, what kind of song was that? I was like, oh my gosh. And they was like, and I said, what? I was in Egypt. I said, if I was Egypt, I said, cut that off. Cut that off. Get out of here. What the hell song is that? So, they wasn't really talking to each other, and they didn't let time pass, and they didn't reach out to each other to talk. And that's basically what it was. He said some things. It got the family upset. They didn't talk. So he came back. He's in a better place right now. He has a kid, a daughter. He's happier. He's in a place of peace. And he don't want no drama. He want to move on and no drama. So what can y'all do if you keep me mad with someone who's at peace? Because you ain't gonna rat him up. So he came through. It was awkward at the party because everybody said, "Oh, here go Debo. Oh, this is a surprise. That's just a surprise. You didn't tell me." I said, "Good," because you would have said it already. No. So everybody would say it's all feel all awkward. I say it don't need to feel awkward. Should just hash it out and move on. It wasn't that big a deal anyway. Whatever. So JoJo and Romeo had a talk. And I said the best part of that episode 9 was figuring on Romeo and his friend was working out with no shirt off, with no shirt on. I was like, ooh, no shirt on. I said, don't put those shirts back on. What the hell? I said, the best part of the episode was watching Romeo and his friend training with no shirt on. Because I said, oh, child, JoJo came in this room the whole moment. I was mad. Yes, I was mad. I said, what the fuck told you to come in the scene? Now I see them work out no more. I like the little chest assist and the freaking 6-pack. Child, I was loving it. That was the best part of the episode. And also Thailand. Hey, Thailand. I know you said, Miss, you a bird for Thailand. Tracy, I ain't lying, boo. I was watching bored of that whole episode. And that when they was training, and I said, oh, snap. Jana was watching with me. She said, Missy, you funny. I said, yes. Shoot. I said, don't put the shirt back on. What the hell? You just ruined the whole moment. They hashed it out and they talked. He sat down and talked to Angela. They hashed it out and they talked. They was in a salt room bath, salt bathroom. And everybody bird with Tommy. That's what I'm saying. Every time I say his name, I always say, "Hey, Tommy." and they hatch it out. They talk, and they're in a better place. They're gonna move past it. They're gonna move from the past. They're gonna move forward. He's at peace and he's good. And I love that he had to sit down with his mom and he picked up his mom and she said, "Oh, thank you, baby." Yeah, and his passing his sister, so rest in peace to that. And you could tell Romeo's in a better place. He's in this peaceful state of mind, and I know he recently announced that he has another child. Congratulations. I said, who's the girl that gave him his babies? Because I was like, child, you lucky girl. I mean, yes, he's older. He still looks like a little boy with facial hair. I mean, he can't get a growth spurt. You're not tall. So it's just like his little baby face with the facial hair. That's it. You just look at his face. I say, he just growing facial hair, boy. Okay. I guess he's getting older. So, oh, she is? Because I'm about to say, I said, girl, you lucky. And yeah, I like how he sat down with his mom and he picked her up, appreciate the mom, because she said his mom was basically raising them all by herself most of the time. Yes, her fault, his father was around, but he was in and out doing tours and shows and stuff. Music artist thing, and he wasn't around like that. But the mom she took care of everything, and that's that. So he took his mom out on a date. So that's still cute. And he in that better place now. So I was like, JoJo and Angela, if y'all was after he came in as peacefulness and y'all still want me mad, that's on y'all. F y'all. But they moved past that. They moving on from that. Excuse me. What else? Let's talk about this Creed and Sequoia. I was like, Sequoia, eavesdropping sometimes is a devil. Because while Creed was talking to Eric and whoever was sitting down and the interaction, she wasn't bashing Brianna. She was just talking her interaction about we just can never get on the same page. We ended it on a good term last time, and we just gonna keep it moving, keep it pushing. Now, Sequoia didn't listen to the whole conversation, but all she heard her Brianna's name, and she just ran to tell Brianna, said, "Oh, Creed's talking about you." And they got Brianna all riled up because Brianna always got a cup in her hand, like the red cup, sipping. Because she came in with a drink in her hand. I said, I know that's right. Chill. No matter where she go, Brianna had that red cup in her hand. So you got her riled up. And I was like, yeah, even though I don't care for Creed like that, but she wasn't talking about you. Your name was in the conversation, but she wasn't talking about you. Not badly at all. So it was like, yes. But I was like, at that scene, Creed wasn't talking bad about Brianna. She wasn't. So Sequoia just went over there to get Bree riled up. And now Bree wanted to fight Creed. And I said rightfully so. I mean, y'all don't get along. So it is what it is. It's bound to happen sooner or later. So they went back and forth. She said, girl, I want to bust in your head right now. And Creed was like, I said, Creed, you doing all that, girl, you better back it up. Because if she would bust you in the head, we're going to be a Love and Hip Hop, going to Hip Hop edition. And that didn't happen. So they moved fast. She said, whatever, you lucky, girl. You lucky. I'm good. And she held her own because she didn't want to embarrass she didn't want to mess it up and make Lazy Bone disappointing on her and Tiny disappointing on her. So she kept it cool and everything. But I said, Sequoia, girl, you doing the most, girl. But whatever. And this is the first time I found out Sequoia had a baby. I was like, I didn't know Sequoia had a child. For real. Bree will fight a man, Bree will fight Queen. Exactly. She would have fight Queen. And I was like, but Sequoia wanted to get something popped off, and she wasn't talking about you. She wasn't talking badly about you at all. She just said, we just can't never get along. We just can't. And that's what it was. And I was like, oh. But Sequoia, when I learned Sequoia has a child, and I said, so girl. Now, what was my third point about bringing up the child? I don't remember why I brought up the child, but I know I realized Sequoia mentioned she has a child, and I said, oh, okay. It was so significant to watch. She brought the child up in this episode, but I smacked the fuck out of Charles Hamilton. Yes. So, here go the Wi-Fi signal. They want to act up stupid. Ugh. So that was that. And then, yes. Even though she was talking bad, but yeah, she was embellishing some things. Like, yeah, Brie was trying to be nice at first. She was trying to be nice at first. But Cree didn't want that, it's like that. But it wasn't like bass Matt talking about Brie. That's what I was saying. Oh yeah, that's a connection I'm trying to build up. I was like, okay, yeah, Sequoia was weird out at the barbecue because of Angela, and that's when she brought up the chat. Because I said, what the connection? So you see, that's why I ain't paying attention because it was boring. So what the connection was. Thank you, CM. And she said, okay, so why is the argument between you and Angela? Yes, they share the same baby. They share the same guy they used to date, and Sequoia had a child with the person. And since then, I guess it was supposed to be some tension between Angela and Sequoia. Because sometimes how females get when they have share the same man and everything, they want to come at each other. So Sequoia had to sit down with Angela. She said, we good. And that's it. I said, that's all it takes to say we good and y'all move forward. Okay, whatever. All that beef was on whatever. The child was the reason everybody was mad at Sequoia because her baby daddy was smashing her and Angela at the same time. Sequoia mentioned it, and then Savannah tried to jump from last season. Okay, yeah, that's right. I didn't see last season. That's what. Thank you, CM, for bringing that. Yeah, that's what happened. Cause that's what they was arguing back and forth last season. Okay, oh child. But they said they good. I said y'all good, and I'm good too. Cause I don't got time for y'all this episode. Cause y'all was boring me out. What else? Thailand. Hey, Thailand. Thailand and Tresh talk, and Thailand was upset because he was invited to the first pre-wedding, whatever wedding they had. And he said, I'm not going this one. 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 I said, oh, Sequoia, you got my man mad. You got him mad, girl. But he ended up showing up. He did show up for his sister. He said, you know what, I'm going to be there. And the surprise that Tresh did show up. Now, Tresh was doing all this long line this whole time of the wedding, planning and everything, and then not show up. And he said he don't want to show up because he don't want to turn out the wedding. I said, you know what? It's best for you not to show up. Because if you're going to feel like you're going to turn out, yes, don't show up. I know she probably was hurt because her father, she wanted both her father and brother to walk down the aisle. But if he was going to feel like he's going to turn up, he decided the best not to show up. And I said, okay, all right, Tresh. Wake me up when you want to the next show. Yes. So I was like, but Tyria showed up. I said, that's nice. He did. And I said, Shad, you should have missed this one because the way that dress was looking hideous on her. And I'll say, miss me. Yes, I'm not being insensitive. I know she's pregnant, but at the same time, when she was dress weather shopping, that first dress she tried on was the best dress she tried on. All that other dresses she tried on was ugly as hell. The first dress looked better on her, and it shaped on her better with the pregnancy and everything. So I don't know why she didn't go with that one. She went with the other one, and it gassed her head up and said the other one was better. That gray ass dress was ugly as hell, and I don't know what the fuck she put the purple on it for, because that was dumb and dusty. And I don't care you're pregnant or not, you can still look nice in your pregnancy, and you didn't look a damn. And I don't know how Pep let you go down that aisle looking like that stuff, that stupid mess. And Sam, I don't know what the hell would you wear them dookie ass braids he was wearing as well, and that outfit was looking stupid on you. I said, look, y'all look like a bum in your weddings, and y'all look terrible. So if the centerpiece is supposed to be y'all two, and y'all look the worst dressed than everybody else, then that's something to say something seriously. So I don't care what the hell they said. I'm glad they're going to give y'all one or 2 minutes on the freaking episode, because y'all was tedious and y'all was hideous, and I ain't like it. Y'all was outfits look terrible and dumb and bummy as hell, and y'all cannot grace our presence in that dumb ass freaking dresses. I would say that looked ugly, and the color scheme was horrible. It was in her price range. Child, maybe. Because I was looking at the dress. I said, ew, that was ugly. And I said, why you pick that dress, girl? The other one was the first dress you had, the cream color dress was nice. That fit her so beautifully. It was so better. It was so nice. And then she put the gray one. And then put some freaking purple colors on it. Hey, Dominique Boo. And that's that. What else? Oh, they wanted Angela to do karaoke night. Karaoke. She did her karaoke night. Woo the woo woo. Bye. Yeah, okay. Okay. Sam, Egypt, and Pep are allegedly gone next season. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Because we find out Sam, they postponed his sentencing, and he supposed to go after 2 days after. He supposed to get sentenced 2 days after the wedding, but they postponed it. And recently Sam went on Instagram. I don't know what he went on, and announced that the birth of the baby girl. They had the baby in February 28th, no 26th, whatever, in February. They had the baby in February, and I said, "Oh, that's cute, February baby." And that's it. That was the episode. So episode 9 of 10. Oh, the 50-year hip hop. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I know that was horrible. I ain't like it. I ain't like none of the performances. The only thing it was interested in Tresh to his the hip hop hooray ho, and they was offbeat as with that too. I said, how the hell you can be offbeat with them hey ho? That's the one thing y'all could have get, and y'all was offbeat. Hey, hey ho, hey. I said, what the hell? How y'all get that messed up? I said that was hot, hideous. Whatever. Sequoia performed, JoJo Ever performed, some other people performed, and that's it. And that's what it was. I told y'all going on hip hop was gonna be that. So if we come back next season, I don't know if I'm gonna review or not. I mean, or they're gonna come back with a continuation for the episodes. I might just do every 2 episodes and give you a review instead of do every week, because I don't know, it was draining me. Snap. Like I said, the best part with Romeo and his best friend was training. That was the best part of those last 2 episodes. And they had the shirtless. It was cute. Any last little bit thoughts on Glowing on Hip Hop before we get off here? Or before we went to the next show, The Q's? All right, let's go on to the next one. They need going on New York, going up hip hop New York characters in this. They need to balance it out, because a lot of these LA characters is snooze fest. They wasn't giving much, especially the last 2 episodes. I was not hit. I was like, oh. Spice it up. All right, let's get it for that. All right, y'all. Accused. So, any other thoughts about growing up hip hop? You put it in our chat session, and I read it and I respond to it. Accused, y'all. Accused was another good episode. So we got Robin's story. Robin's story is a drag performer. Open up with a nice draft scene, draft performance, lip sync for your life, and perform down. Did they do? And that's that. Now we saw the episode start off where he was in the bathroom and he's looking at his nails and it was some like blood starting on his nails and he's trying to scrape it off and he couldn't get that thing off and stuff like that. So, but then we got to Robin. The drag performance name was Robin Blind. It was a pun. It's actually not blind, but that was the drag performance name, Robin. So after performs, went out, walking down by herself. That sounds dangerous sometimes. Walking down by herself. And a group of guys was trying to holler at Robin. And, holler at Robin. She minding her business, trying not to pay them any mind. Because, sometimes you don't know what the people going to do to you. So it's best to move on, but, get them agitated because he kept calling. And she was not responding to turn around and she responded. And then they said, realize that, yes, it's a drag performer dressed in woman clothing, but yes. You see the voice came out. And he said, it's a man, freaking everything. It kind of vetted them down. They got upset. Especially one of the guys, one of the brothers, one of the guys of the group. He was upset because she was reading him down with everything. And I guess about to do something. And then Jamie, the character, the guy that she going to do stuff later on with, kind of stepped in and got the brother and someone in the taxi. They left. Jamie started talking to Robin. Now Robin was trying to wait for some Uber ride to come through. I said, what ride you trying to wait for? Because that would look like it was deserted. I said, child, next time you might have a chauffeur. And they was talking. And he said, let me ride you home. And he said, nah, I'm good, everything. He said, this is along the way. I'm going past the way you are at. So you could get dropped off and I go to my destination. It's no big deal. After a while, Robin said, you know what, whatever. They got in the car and they started riding together. They in the ride together and they started talking. And then Robin told him to say, you know what, you're not getting none. Because, he was kind of looking at Robin and everything, trying to get in those dreams. In those dreams. Even though the woman in church no dress, but still. It still applies. So, you're not getting none. He said, well, I'm getting none. He said, you see what the hell you was looking at? Like, you was trying to think like you could get some. Because, sometimes most guys act like they do a nice date for you and they can expect to get some at the end. So, you have to make it clear. You're not getting none. All right? And, Robin is a pre-op. So, still got the piece down there and everything. It kind of like Jamie sitting there talking and everything. It kind of intrigued him while he was talking. And he said, nah, it's not like that. It's everything. We could just get one little drink and lots of like that. And that's good. And so Robin got out. And then went back in the car and started talking. And next minute, what happened? They went inside that fake apartment. And they started freaking leaking and getting going down. I was like, so much for you not to hold your standards and just drop your standards so quickly. I said, all right. So they started freaking in the apartment, in Robin's apartment. So after that hat scene, they flash forward to the scene when they courtroom. So it's where he was in the bathroom trying to scrape up the freaking nail and everything. And when I'm talking about, y'all can put your comments and let me know how y'all following through. And scraping the nails. Hold up, y'all. Scrub the nails. And then the guard that got Robin, Kevin, because the guy from is Kevin. Kevin, the brother of Jamie, came in and started beating Kevin up in the bathroom. I said, "Oh, this is what we doing here? Intimidate a person? Like, oh, you gonna beat the okay?" That's what I thinking. Loose leaf paper guard was no good anyway. Probably got paid just trying to let the brother do it. I said, "Oh, really?" Yes. So Beta, I was like, "Oh, we're gonna really do this." So the show accused like to get you emotionally charged, y'all. So I was like, "Oh, we're gonna really do this." Beat him up before he go on and go through this court case. So that's what happened. And so after a while, the person was doing too much, and the guard had to stop it. He said, "That's enough. That's enough. That's enough." I said, "Yeah, this was an awful scene, but what a beautiful episode." Yes, it definitely was a beautiful episode. Love it. So you come to find out that Kevin is a teacher. I think he's an English or second language teacher or something like that, and he tried to teach like English to people who don't have English as a first language. So class. So I said, "Oh, it's a teacher. That's nice. Teacher by day, drag performance by night. Hey, got to get the money. That's how you get the apartment." So it was teacher and everything, and that was that. And he was in the teaching lounge talking to a co-worker. Right? So Jamie. Yes. So in the meantime, we find out that Jamie left his wedding ring. I said, "Oh snap!" Left his wedding ring at the apartment. Yes, and I was like, just a typical closeted, down man. Don't say nothing. Didn't say you was married. I mean, I don't think figure Robin actually you was married anyway. Just thought because she see it until it came off and left the wedding ring and of course started to do it. Yes, left the wedding ring. Everything. And I was like, "Oh my gosh. Really? This is what we're doing? Leave the wedding ring?" And so now I started to realize this dynamic is going on. And yes, very shy about it. Didn't say nothing about it. Oh my god. So after teaching everything, came back home. Yeah, this is where the big games began. Exactly. Came back home. Jamie came to the thing and ring the alarm and said, "Can I come in? Can I come in?" David announced he was gonna come through and all that stuff like that, whatever. And I was like, "Oh, you doing the most? You doing the most?" Yes, ringing the bell. I said, how you remember us? I was like, ring the bell, trying to get in. They had no scheduled appointment, whatever. And she said, "Hold up." Robin kept their personality up without skipping a beat. Exactly. Exactly. So when it came in, she said, hold up, give me some 30 minutes." Because it was like, I said, "Robin, I know you probably wanted something." So she got dressed up in, Kevin got dressed up in Robin, because, that's what Jamie was attracted to. And they came in and they got things going. Now, couldn't stay. And when he gave him back the ring, he gave the number first. He said, "Hey, here's my number. So you have to call me and let me know before you show up in my apartment, ringing my doorbell like a fool, trying to get in." Jimmy had a taste and couldn't let it go. Exactly. And call me next time you're going to come over and let me know ahead of time. Because, you got to get ready. And stuff like that. So, and then he gave back the ring. And he said, "Oh, you should let me know you married and everything." And he said, "Oh, that's what Jamie lied. It said that his wife died." So he kept the ring for a moment. So I said, "Oh, okay." So after that, I guess they got broken apart and everything because they got a little whole argument. Because listen, we go play these games. Like you tell me wife died, you go this, it's like you tell me you're married, you go cut this off. So it was a whole month without any communication between Jamie and Kevin. So they move on. And then all of a sudden, call Robin number out of the blue. And say, what's up, everything. It's like, it's been a whole month. And he said, yeah, and stuff like that. All drunk. And he said, can we meet up? So I was like, Kevin, hold strong, hold it. It kind of fell apart. He said, okay, meet me this time, yada, yada, yada. Getting ready, waiting for Jamie. And Jamie didn't show up until 3 hours later. Drunk. Oh my gosh. And he said, we can't do this. No, we ain't playing this game. So if you want to show up and try to do it and give me some money and everything, you show up to my performances. Come to my gig. Because of this, we can't do this. No, we can't do this. You come 3 hours late and trying to come in and so less time. You want to pay me and everything. You want to see me in my element. And I laughed. So we had the lawyer was asking questions, and they said, "What happened?" I said, "I don't know why Kevin gave him a chance after that." Exactly. I was like, "You gotta be waiting for 3 hours and will come on late because what?" Boy, bye. So at this time, Lloyd was asking questions, and she said something. What happened? And said to an extent, I forgot who she was questioning, and to that point, but that's irrelevant at this point. Let's move on to next. So Robin performed again, and this time Jamie did show up to Robin's performance and enjoyed it to the point that after they performed, Robin took Jamie to the back and dressed up Jamie to be in drag. And I guess they liked it and everything. I guess Jamie liked it, and I guess they fooled around, had to keep kai, whatever it is. And they started talking. That's when Jamie started telling his background and how he somewhat felt like he was different and everything. The watermelons, and he was polishing watermelons and everything. And people was clowning him about the watermelons and everything. So he realized he was different. And so much shape or form. So it feels like he was undercover, kind of enjoy in some way, shape, or form, dressing up and crossing over, but he never really get into it because he's like he kind of like shoved that stuff in the back of him and not thought about it because he had like a past, and Jamie's past was he was abused by someone, and because of the same sex, obviously, and then because he was abused, he felt like that led him down to be what he's doing now. And I said, no, that's not what it is. And I know sometimes people does have that correlation that because a man got abused by another man, that turned them gay. That usually don't know happen. You probably was already one happen. Now, granted, some people act out sexual deviancy because of the abuse. That does happen. That because they've been abused, they will abuse others because that's their coping mechanism. So it doesn't matter who they hurt, and it's more of a satisfaction of hurting than pleasure because they've been hurt themselves. So they just go around dealing, and messing with anyone who they want to mess with, and to cover the void of take ownership and powership over what they happened to them. And it's not a healthy way. So that does happen, but that doesn't define your sexuality because you don't act off of your trauma abuse. But in this case, Jamie felt like that led him to be what he is now. That kind of shaped him, his mindset. So it's kind of like messed him up a little bit. And that's what he's thinking. Instead of getting help and going through it and talk through his things, that was his mindset. And now he's in the class, in DL. He can't live his life because he said his brother look up to him, brother's not down with that and all that stuff. So he had to hide who he really is. Because what happened to him? I was like, oh, wow. So that was said and done. So when Kevin was walking down the street with his coworker, Kevin saw Jamie holding hands with some woman. So I was like, so this is what we're doing here. Okay. And I would say, yes, dealing with closeted DL men is tricky and it's tricky and it's tough and it's not to be taken lightly. Because the emotions and not the first of all, the emotion, the feelings and what's in their head of not coming out, the fear of coming out, the fear that the rejection of the opinions and judgment against them, and they want nobody to know, and how they will act if somewhat fear comes out and they're being outed, they get violent. So that's one thing you have to be prepared for if you ever decide to mess with someone who's closeted on DL. You have to. And that's why sometimes I tell people it's not a fun game to be doing what you be doing. Out with people on something that's not good. Especially with someone who didn't share in their own self to come out and be public. It's like that. So if you know firsthand that this person has and it's on you, you out on them is not right at all. And that's how I stand by what I said. Because you personally have knowledge of what they're doing behind closed bedrooms and knowing their fears and stuff like that. So that's on you trying to do all that. So, but it's a dangerous game messing with them because they will lie about things to cover up what they're doing, and that's a dangerous thing because you got to fall for their lies. So that's what Kevin was doing, falling for the lies. He said his wife was dead. And I was like, that's a messed up thing to be saying your wife is dead to cover up what you was doing behind closed doors. But whatever. Saw the wife holding hands and everything, and now Kevin took upon himself to go to the wife's store. I said, "Oh, Kevin, now what you doing here? You was that hooked that you had to go to the wife's store to see who she's about, engage a conversation, and get her drop her guard down to talk about her life with you, everything, so you get an understanding." I said, "What was your purpose of doing all that?" I was like, I wouldn't go that far. I was like, okay, you lied to me, and then it's over. But he was, he was hooked on Jamie. It thought something could come out of it, and I said that could come out of it. First of all, it's closeted. It's a lot going on with that package. So went to the store, talked to the wife, gave a conversation, went to try some dresses, bought some dresses from the store. She closed down and they have a conversation. That's when she mentioned how things going on about Jamie, what's happening, stuff like that, some information. And she realized that something like things changed and something happened between Jamie and her that was different. And she couldn't put a finger on it and what was going on. And he came, started drinking a lot. And when you're drinking a lot, you become abusive. And at one point, when she was interacting with him, it's like he was very irritated. And I said, oh, I tell you now, y'all, it's tricky. She said, be with him 8 years. Oh, that's wife's name is Natalie. So after they have a conversation, because she said he messed with someone. She said, who's the person is? She said, oh, it's complicated, everything. You know that simple thing. Jamie was unhinged. And for real, Natty talked to Jamie and came home. He was drinking. And she said she wanted counseling. And they've been having this argument back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for a long time. He said, we don't need it. She said we need it. And he was upset because she mentioned that I think she was trying to have kids and babies and everything. It wasn't working out. And something was going on. It was like, what happened? And what was the reason? And why they can't have it? So one counselor, he gets angry. He threw a bottle. And after he threw a bottle, after he got angry, he want to apologize because it kind of freaked her out. And, I was like, oh. So based on the conversation, she mentioned something that she had a conversation with someone at the store and bought some clothes and everything. And he automatically clicked that it was Kevin. I said it could be anyone else, but he automatically assumed it was Kevin. So, that's how the like paranoia gets to him. Like, oh, it must be Kevin. Kevin came to the store. Even though Kevin did come to the store and they was talking, but she never mentioned who the person was and everything. And he just automatically assumed it was Kevin. So called Kevin, left like a threatening kind of message on his phone. Oh yeah, yeah. You catch it. You follow through the story. How y'all feel? It's like that. So left it like a threatening voice message. It said you had a right and this is that. All that stuff like saying. I was like, oh shit, that's how it goes. They come after you. They start getting angry, get berating you, trying to threaten you on your life and everything. And I said, Kevin, what's going on? So Kevin said, let's meet up at some place. They met up at a park, a public place. I said, meet up in a public place. Don't have them come to your house. But we ain't having no man, no bacon, no ham, no cheese. We not having you come to my house so you can unalive me. And then some along, they go to say, oh, well, they ain't gonna take me seriously. They ain't gonna take this case seriously. And he's a white guy. He gonna let him go. Oh, we ain't having that. So come talk to a public place. They agree to talk and they have a conversation. And they was a little heated on the man a little bit, and then they calmed down and move on from that. And meanwhile, Natalie saw them. She followed Jamie to where he was at, and she saw Kevin and Jamie having conversations. Now she put two and two together and realized that Jamie was talking to Kevin, and Kevin's the one that Jamie was talking about. And no, Jamie was the one that Kevin was talking about to Natalie. And she put two together because she realized something was different with him, and she just didn't know why. And she know he had like a trauma and abuse going on, so but it was a lot going on. So after that, he called. It definitely. Cause I said, oh, here she goes. She caught them. She caught them. So Jamie called Kevin and said that she found out he came clean. He told her everything. She left him to go with her sister or something like that. And that's that. So he said, can you go with me and we can just leave together. Just go somewhere. Where we go, we're going to go to I'll meet in the morning time, get dressed, and we just go skate together. I want to be with you. Let's be together. Kevin, so weak behind, at first, wasn't doing it. And then after a while, agreed to do it. I said, Kevin, I don't know. I said, listen, the one thing about the closet people, they know to freak you down. So I don't know, maybe she's, as part of it, was like, felt emotionally invested into Jamie because he told his story and everything, even though he could be lying. But I don't feel like he was lying about his trauma, but I feel like he's lying about a lot of other stuff too, but not his trauma. And that trauma stuff that actually did happen to him. But he's a liar. Now, yeah, not a lot of y'all told me that's a trap. Yes, Lifetime did teach you. Like, if you don't know, Lifetime tell you everything. So it is a trap. So it was like, can you come down with me? And it's Moon, and Kevin agreed. I said, Kevin, Kevin, why you agreed? And he said all that on the phone, lying and saying the wife left her. And then we got panned out to Jamie kitchen, and a camera panned out, the wife on the floor, blood out. I said, oh no, he unalived her. Really? And lied and said that she left. And it come to find out she was unalived. She didn't leave because you came clean. She busted your chops. She called you out of it. She followed you and everything. And you didn't like it and everything. She was going to directly leave or expose you, whatever it was she was going to do. I don't think she would expose you, but at least she would go get something done or whatever. And try to leave the conversation, leave the situation. And you didn't want to leave, so you took your anger and unalived her. So your thing was to use Kevin as a way to cover up. to cover up and to use them as an alibi or accessory to your what you did to get rid of it. So the prosecutor, was talking to you lost control and blame it on alcohol. I heard it. Exactly. So the prosecutor was questioning freaking Kevin at the time and said, "What you were thinking? You know he was gonna use you to get rid of the body and stuff like that." It's like accusatory saying that what you think he was taking you to. He was taking you to do something, and he's already confessed to unaliving his wife. So, what make you think you didn't know what's going to happen? And your fingerprints on the car, and this and like that. So you didn't know none of that stuff. So basically, confusing that he was accessory, and saying no, I didn't know all that stuff. So at the car scene, that's where Robin was like, "Hold up, what's going on?" Because Robin got her hair done, nails done, everything. She was done up. Robin is the draft performance, and done up in the car, and Jamie was acting funny, and he said, "What's going on?" And that's when Jamie started coming clean. Said, "Oh, she knew." She started screaming at him, calling him a liar, and prevented, and he can't do it alone. So he tried to do this. So Robin called Quinn and said, "Oh, wait, she's in this car? She that truck?" Robin said, "Oh, hell to the motherfucker, no, got out of that truck, saw the freaking body. She took off shoes, said, hold up, y'all. Y'all know when you took off the shoes, you better hold up." She's a track star. Yeah, she was tracking out of that place. And Jamie said, "You can't leave me. You can't leave me. You can't leave me." And I was like, "What? Come back. Get out." And no, Robin was out. Robin was out. Just wow, his sweet demeanor had Kevin thinking twice. Exactly. For real. Trying to be all charming and then realize your aura is all off. It says something like that. And when Robin called Gwen today, you got the body and the thing, and you think we're going to use them and dump it. I said, "No, you're not helping you." She's a runner. She's a track star. And she kept running. And Jamie said he got a record. He already got a record, so he can't need anything else. I said, "Oh, so you gonna try to use the? Oh, you got a record, and you gonna try to use Kevin to help you?" No, we ain't doing that. And so the prosecutor asked Kevin, "Why Jamie didn't corroborate your story?" I said, "Girl, you don't know why she didn't corroborate the story?" Now this whole time, the prosecutor was thinking that Kevin was just a guy, and he brought him along to the ride because you love him, you couldn't let it go, and else like that. And she said, "Go for real." So why he can't corroborate the story? I said I could take a million why he didn't corroborate the story. Maybe he felt ashamed. Maybe he didn't want to be out there. He was out with a drag queen and let it be known because it's not known, it's not accepted yet, because it's still not really are at some point in life in this day and age and everything. So it could be a lot of reasons why he didn't corroborate the story. There's a couple of reasons. So the lawyer was talking to Kevin, and then Kevin said, "You know what? Can you buy me a little 30 minutes, an hour, something like that? Just about, can you hold up court in about an hour?" Kevin had an idea. Kevin went, got dressed with a Robin, came in that freaking courtroom, strutting down that courtroom with the freaking co-workers, went on stage and gave a testimony. And that prosecutor was shook. That prosecutor was like, "And we're looking." And I said, "There you go." And he was like, "You know what? I'm a drag performer at night. I'm a teacher by day, drag performer at night." And how the state of the world is, they still don't take treat us seriously. So if I came out like this and dressed up and everything, they will not go and understand. They will not even listen to me and think I'm telling the truth. They will think automatically a liar. So you think I would go out like this and try to cover up a crime with someone and do this? Look at my nails. I got my nails done. Everything. You think I want to get that dirty when I just paid like a lot of money on this nails and everything? The shoes. See the shoes? I got the shoes. Long ass heels. You think I'm going to pay the payment and mess up this freaking $1,200 shoes because I wanted to get rid of the body? You think I would dress up like this if I knew that he was going to get rid of the body? The way she walked in was supermodel documentary hour. Exactly. You better work, cover girl, work it girl, do the lips, and do the one way work. Yeah, you think I would look at that when everybody could look at me and crave attention and look, you think I would put attention towards myself if I was going to commit a crime with you? No. That's what I'm saying. If I'm going to commit a crime, I don't want no attention on me. Not dressed up all this fabulousness and somebody can watch me throwing the body away. That is like a scandalous. What does that happen? Where's Olivia Pope? Let's spin this around. So you say, you know why he didn't corroborate my story? The shame. Thinking someone, he think that he was manipulated by Kevin and Robin to do this because that's his twisted mind. His mind felt like because what happened to him and everything, he felt like he was not in the right mind when he's doing it, and Robin manipulated him to do what he had to do. So that's why, as in twisted mind, think that Kevin should fall just for him because you confessed to killing unaliving your wife. That Kevin should take the fall down with you because in some just a way you want him to punish just as much as you. In such a way, what, to see him still in the same prison cell so you can have some access? No, we're not having that. And you was hiding all your damn life. Ain't no one wanted nobody to know. So yes, it's easy for him not to corroborate the story because you don't want the shame to come out of it that you was attracted to drag queens or you probably wanted to be one yourself. But no. So at all this time we didn't know what they accused of because usually they tell us accused of. Look like this out here. Yeah, exactly. Accused of. So long story short, everything. He was found out guilty for conspiracy to commit murder, not guilty of accessory after the fact, and not guilty of obstruction of justice. And he was innocent, let go, and that's it. Now, at one point, Robin was singing to Jamie, and he said, have you ever thought about singing live? Because he said drag performance do lip sync. We don't sing live. And he's like kind of nervous and scared. He said, why are you worried about judgment of you and everything? I said, you should take your own words. So at the end of the episode, Robin came and sung a live version of what she was singing. I said, oh my God, that's the way to end the episode. Celebration of freedom and being you. And that's how the episode ended. I was like, oh my gosh. It was great. It was a great episode. I enjoyed it. And it gets you to think about the turmoil and troubles of what we're going through. It gives you troubles of dealing with DLs that committed crimes to the people and the effects that it might have and the negative effects that could happen. Because at the end of the day, like I told you, one of the negative things of dealing with a DL cognizant person is the emotions. You never know when they're going to snap on you. Everything could be one good in one moment, and the next minute they turn on you and then dropping them down. It's just like a flip of the switch. Flip of the switch, they could turn on you. And sometimes it can be very violent, and then you're not here anymore. So it's like it's a dangerous slippery slope. Dangerous slippery slope, especially when they get fear. They fear of anybody noticing, and that's what happened. Now, in this case, he didn't unalive Kevin, but he did unalive his wife and try to drag Kevin down, and wasn't good. And that wasn't good at all. The Wi-Fi want to act up today, y'all. But I don't know my life. All right, that was Accused, y'all. I see no much people ain't saying much. Thank you, Jada, for keeping the company. But let's move on to Love Matters DC. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We got 3 more episodes of Accused to talk about, and then we go finish up the season. All right. Are you still mad about the stepmom episode? Oh yes, Danny's story. I'm still living. About that because I feel like y'all did not believe that freaking boy, and I'm mad. It's like it could take one person to believe this boy and everything would be all right. But no, y'all didn't want to believe him. I was upset mad about that too. And look, she messed up the whole family. For what? You can't say money because that's not, they never allude to money. But I guess she liked the lifestyle. So the father and everybody was dumb and stupid. Look, Carmen got y'all. And now she got the whole family. That's messed up. Still mad about that. Oh, Love and Matters DC. I'm looking at my book like I wrote the notes down and I wrote the notes down on Discord. Y'all, Ashley is something else. Ashley's something else. And then she get mad when nobody don't want to deal with her. I said, how you do what you did, messy at what you did, and you get mad when someone don't want to deal with you. You did that. You did that. And then you're going to try to dictate when someone should be over it and forgive you because you apologized a couple of times. So what? You should never did it. Now, Ashley was upset because Alicia told him that Joy said they was fake and phony. Now, whatever y'all. My Wi-Fi is, I don't know what the hell is going on today. So Joy did talk to Carmen. Carmen messy ass went to talk to freaking Alicia, and they said whatever they said. I said whatever. This say y'all was talking about how Sherelle's back, even though you're supposed to be her friend. So that could be fake and phony. She didn't even specifically say they was fake and phony, but it could be considered as fake. Because yes, when you talk about how somebody's back and you're supposed to be their friends, that's not being really your friends. Y'all being phony. So she deliberately called them fake, but that's what it was. Oh, you move on to the fake real married couple? Oh, you move on to the fake real married couple? Ashley is too messy. She real dumb as fuck. Too. Exactly. So I was like, so you mad because you thought she said that. Now, it could be phony, but she didn't call you fake and phony, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, she still talked about to Carmen, and Carmen related to Alicia. Alicia put the spell on it and told to Ashley. What? Ashley confronted Joy. Joy said she didn't say that. Well, she didn't say it, but whatever. Y'all know what it is. And so because of that, she revealed to Alicia, oh yeah, they married. Now, Joy told Ashley the truth that she is married. But she told Ashley not to say nothing. Because I guess Joy wanted to say it herself. Whatever, y'all. I might have to keep this thing off because this keep going back and forth. In and out. So I guess Joy went to say it and everything and keep it a hush hush. Now, she told Clifton, and Clifton and her said that, listen, it was no secret, but we wanted to put it on our own time and everything. I said, if it was no secret, then you have to hide it. Like, at the end of the day, maybe because your family didn't know, y'all on a reality TV show, y'all wanted to come out on your own terms, but Ashley just destroyed it for y'all. And to say that, but I was like, but the point is, you was married. So you didn't pretend, you shouldn't have to pretend to come on this reality TV show and say you pretended y'all was not married to get a wedding. Or you could have said that, listen, we already tied the knot, but I wanted a big wedding to actually celebrate our marriage. And that could be done there. And you will not give Ashley the power to reveal your secret. But I understand that if you didn't want to say nothing at the time, but you came this whole season pretending that you were not married, was you actually were married. So you could have said you just used the wedding for celebration purposes and not for to get officially married. And we could have killed all this noise. The game of telephone. Telephone is challenged. Exactly. He didn't tell his kids. Oh, he didn't tell his kids. That's why they wanted to hide it. They really actually officially got married. That's why they hide it, because they know they got a television. They on a reality TV show. But I would say, how long y'all think y'all was gonna hide it on reality TV show? That's your karma. Y'all get there. If y'all want to keep the secret, y'all should not come on the show. Because your secret of being married will come out sooner or later. He didn't tell his kids. It's a damn secret. Child. Joy didn't want that big wedding. I don't think she wanted no big wedding. I don't think she wanted the wedding because she was like, what could have been us? And I feel like she didn't want it because she knew that wasn't married. So what we need the big wedding for? For stuff to shows. We ready been on television for Ready to Love. We always in the limelight on camera. Why do we have to show a wedding on camera? Come on, I want all that. She didn't want that. Although to be honest, hearing they have a big house makes it obvious. Yeah, house together and everything together. Now I don't know how far that house is. That far look mad far. But still look nice though. That's why I said I was gonna have all her pets over there. I said I'm going to Joy House. Where you have your barbecue at? Joy House. Let's go. It's nice and big and everything. Big back room, yeah, backyard and everything. Yes, let's go over to Joy House. You got that open field and everything. Let's go over there. They said, why you always use my house all the time? I said, your house look nice. It's an open field and everything. Champ, let's have a barbecue and everything. Shut up, girl. You getting paid. Shut up, whatever. So that's how I was like, okay. So they kept it a hush hush, and I wouldn't say nothing. And Quick did tell Ashley you was wrong. You was wrong. I said, yeah, Ashley, you was wrong because you was under your feelings because she may have called you phony. She didn't call you phony. It could be perceived as being phony, but it was like you was mad, so you revealed the secret, and you said you was not gonna say nothing. So that's on you, Ashley. It's definitely also on you. But at the same time, I wouldn't come on a reality TV show and hide that big old secret and not gonna come out. You could have said we was already married, and we just wanted to have a wedding, and Ashley would never have the power. If you want something on the water, it won't be what y'all call the DMV, probably closer to Robin. Oh, Robin, she know what it is? Yeah. If you want something on the water, probably closer to Robin. Oh, okay, I got it. So I was like, Joy, I do understand why you frustrated with Ashley, but at the same time, I mean, and you ain't supposed to tell Ashley in the first place. That's the thing. You told Ashley, and you told Ashley, and told Ashley not to say nothing. Ashley revealed it. Now Ashley was wrong, but you wrong for not. You should tell her in the first place because Clifford and you said y'all agreed not to say nothing, and you blabbed them out to Ashley, and then Ashley blabbed them out to Alicia, and now the whole world knows. Yes, exactly. I was about to say that too. She shouldn't have told Ashley. If it was a secret, you should never told the girl. That's the point. It's your fault, Joy, because you should never told her, and it would never have came to this big thing. Or y'all should have revealed it your damn self. Further from Anacostia is better. Okay. I think Joy was drunk and told. Whatever Joy was doing, she was spilling her beans to Ashley so damn much. She never told Ashley. I think Ashley the one of the girls you should never tell anything to. If I was sitting there with Ashley asked anything about my marriage, I said it's good. Lunch fine. Yeah. Uh-huh. Any details? Details? What details? Oh, this is good. Uh-huh. Everything's right. I'm blessed and highly favored. Mm-hmm. Ashley would get that out of me. I'd be singing hymns and everything. She would be upset with me. She said, I can't talk to Mizzle. I can't talk to Mizzle. He didn't want to tell me nothing. I said, damn right. You get nothing out of me, girl. You keep it simple, straight, short answers. Good, fine, everything's well, bye, kids great, yes. And what's up? What about your relationship? If you want to talk to me, you want to get it down, I'm like, girl. So that's that. So Ashley felt bad. She was she texted Joy. Joy never responded. Joy told Clifton the thing, and he said, well, you should never tell Ashley. She said, I know. I said, girl, yeah, you shouldn't have told her. Girl. And that's that. So Winter was preparing before that. Winter and Yusha, and I think that's a good couple together. I think Winter lucked out and have met this person. Big out shout out to Black and Sherelle hooking them up, but seems like this might be a good thing for them. We'll see. And they sat down and have a little second date, and they talked, and we find out he celebrate. And I said that's nice. And he said he did a celibacy because he wanna jump down the bridge if he know he will be responsible for her feelings. Because sometimes yes, when sex involved, when you get intimate and everything, feelings is involved. So he's saying he want to make sure he want to jump down the bridge when he know he ready to be responsible. And I thought that's cute. And went to the intimate festival. She said we could have kids, we could do intimacy. We don't have to jump. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes people feel like the sex, the intercourse, which is good. Don't get me wrong. It's just a great feeling if you get it on regularly and you got someone you can get it with. But the intimacy, it just does so much good as well. It's enhances it. They touching, they kissing, and all that stuff like that, and the love, the sensuality. And sometimes some of the celibate people think that oral is okay, but I don't know. I don't know how celibate this person could be, but they have some exceptions to the rule. I'm just saying. Sure, you can milk and jerk off, and you can do edging sections. Edging meaning is oral, or just oral, or just rub the body contact. Edging sessions, get it close to the edge. Hey, you never know. Sometimes the edge of the shots could be too much dangerous because you can slip in and say, "Whoop, I fell in." But hey, listen. I'm not clowning celibacy, but I'm just saying that yes, you could do the intimacy and stuff like that till you ready to jump to that stage. And according to Winter, she said she's fine with it. So I said, okay. And she invited him to rap a verse into her Gutter Barbie song. And he agreed to do that, invited him to the emancipation. And I said, oh, she said, you should a hip hop artist. I said, oh, okay. Hey, do what we gotta do. So invited him. I said, oh, that's cute. That's nice. So Winter asked Joy to come together and to talk. Not to talk, to help her with tips of performing her song. Because, Winter was a little bit loose. No, Winter was a little bit tight with her performances. I said, girls, open it up. You're some good artists. And the girls who freaking the sheet, who woman in the street and freaking the sheets kind of song, that's what Gutter Barbies turn Gutter Barbies into. Yeah, you can't be all stiff like this. I can be the gutter. I can be a buddy. No, you got I can be the gutter. I could be a buddy. You gotta go in, girl. You can't be just all stiff and shit. Like you're a freaking nun waiting for to be baptized or something like that. I don't know what you want to try to do. So Joy came, they talked, and she gave some pointers, and they talk about the friendship. Now, Winter asked Joy how she feel about the ladies. She said, I got no personal feelings against the ladies. But how with the group is to be determined. If you got no personal issues, but you don't know how you feel about the group is to be determined. So that means you got some issues with some of the ladies in the group. See, Joy sometimes be saying one thing and then means the other. And then sometimes she says things and then come around and we confront about it. It's a whole different story. And she's like, Joy, you just love to put yourself in conflict. Girl, stand what you say. Yes, the telephone mess is bad between people. But some things that Joy was saying was truthful. The only thing I would say that she didn't really say out her mouth was the phoniness. But other than that figure shadiness thing that was out her mouth, and then about the later on about don't fiddle with people who want to talk about my family and I don't want to be around with you. So that you said that too, girl. Or Joy's a liar. That's what I say. Because you go back and forth, girl. You be saying these things, and then you act on, and then people confront you, and then you act like you didn't say it. I said, girl, you be saying this stuff. So why are you sitting here act like you don't be saying this stuff? Joy is aggravating that. So you act like you is 40-something years old, and these ladies are testing you. They testing you at some point because you is involved and engaged of what's going on, and you is part of it. It will be no testing if you don't take yourself out of it and not being hypocritical when they confront you about what you be saying. Or girl, you just lies. So you say you don't have no issue. I said, girl, you have an issue. It is to be determined with the group. I said, girl, you're aggravating as hell. So Joy said, get her quotes right, or she ain't copying too. That's what I'm saying. Joy said, listen, if you don't say exactly how I said it, I'm not admitting to anything. Even though she said it. Except for that one thing, the phoniness, she didn't say that out of her mouth. But everybody else, everything that people want to confront her about, she said that shit. And she just coming around saying, oh. I ain't say that. Did I say that? Did I say it like how I said it, like I said it? Okay. Say how I said it, then I will admit to it. If you don't say how I said it, what I said it, when I said it, and how I said it, then I'm not admitting to nothing. You know, now think of goalposts. I was like, so Winter and Joy bonded about the game tag and telephone and stuff like that, and the friendship in this group. And I said, these people, no matter what y'all say, they just gonna have an issue with anything, no matter what you say. You can say her titties lopsided, they'll have an issue. The girl, whatever. So they went to Emancipation. Elena came, Jamie came. He said we could be cordial when winter and everything. I said, okay, cool. Y'all being cordial. It's fine. Because that's what y'all play this. That's what y'all say y'all go do to say that ish kind of podcast. Now the men wasn't there, but the ladies said we could support each other and have those arguments and coming together and be cool and cordial. I said, I don't know that last, but we'll see. So Ashley came, you know, Elena and Jamie came, Joy came, you know, Yusha did his verse. She did her song, and she said she dedicated the song to Ashley and Raina. I said, I won't dedicate shit to them bitches. Nah, I won't dedicate none of that. I said, no, this song is what I wrote. It's come to turn my course on in the past. They said, you did? Yes. I said, y'all want to be straight birds in the audience. Just straight just out loud. Yes. Yes, you did. You said it. I said, can y'all mute their mics? Just mute them. Oh, what you say? What you saying? She had to mute the mics. They were doing too much. So she said, I'm dedicating this song to them. I said, dedicate to what? You changed the term, so there's no dedication to them. So she said that Gutter Bottles originally was girls, pretty women who they aim low. But she turned to Gutter Bottles is that I'm a Gutter Barbie as well, and I'm a woman in the street, like a Barbie, in a freak in the sheets, like a gutter. Dissy Birds. Exactly. And she said, I got a Barbie. She said, I could be a gutter. I could be a Barbie. I could be a rapper. To get it all. I said, okay, this sounds nice. I could be a Barbie. I can't wait to hear the song because I sound like Winter. You might have a little hit going on. So Ashley said, oh, yeah, I had a song. It's not an F, but that's not an A. Just say you enjoyed the song. Just say it. We don't need you to give a grade. You're not a teacher. So whatever. Ashley was gonna be messy and shady, so that's what she is. She can't help it. So they talked and they introduced Yusha to the group. And Ashley went straight in with the grin of the questions. And I said, Ashley, she said, Winter don't ask the questions. Now, granted, Winter might not ask all the questions or didn't just jump so quickly with Kevin, but doesn't mean she didn't ask him the questions and she take it slow. And doesn't mean she didn't learn from her lesson last time. How you know she didn't ask these damn questions? Do you live with your mama? Do you was in the basement? Do you have kids? This is that. I said, girl, who was you? You went to not get along like that. So I don't know what you gritted her man for. Now they were saying that, another thing I like when they say, she's cheesy because she with Yusha. And part of it could be a reason. It could be true. But I don't like the narrative that people saying that women cannot be happy if they're less than have a man next to their side. She could be cheesy because she's free. She's moving on with her life. She got a new love life and everything. And that's the only thing. Why does it have to be only tied to because she with Yusha? And sometimes yes, you meet the person that you with. Sometimes you get a little giggly and cheesy. It's oh yeah, girl, that's for me. Yes, yes, you might get that sometimes, but it's not because it's what the. Can you imagine Glizzy and Ashley on the same show? Chow, the more messy birds. I can. G Neck and Ashley. I don't know. Because I don't know, both G Neck and Ashley like girls who yes ladies. So I don't know, they may butt heads. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I wouldn't want to see them on the same show and how they interact. Because they both like to be head bees. Even though G Neck is not a head bee in my mind. But she like to be take a charge. And Ashley like to be a take a charge woman too. And they both could be mean girls, so they could probably click on that. But everything else, we'll see. That's interesting. What y'all think? So, Ashley doing that. I said, yeah, I didn't like that. I feel like that Winter's only happy because she got Yusha. No, Winter's happy because she's in a better stage in her life. And add on Yusha into it. But I don't like the narrative that you cannot be happy unless you tied to someone. No. I'm smiling and I'm happy because I'm happy in my life. And then saying something about, oh, he must be digging you down. I said, what? Now I know sometimes adults want to get cute and be around each other and say, oh, you must be getting good. You made me I know you made me get no cute and think that's everything so cute like that. But sometimes that's tacky. So why are you so concerned about what she's getting at home? Oh, if Ashley's true that she getting dinged that. Yeah, she might because she go talk about she got that BD all the time on her home. Oh yeah, she might be happy because she got tired too quick. Maybe it's true for her, but not for Ashley, not for Winter, and everything. So at the end of the day, she wanted to. Exactly. And then they said, "Oh, can we have a threesome?" She said, "Oh, yes, we can have a threesome." They gave, and then they gave, went to the Gutter Barbie jacket. And said, "Yeah, we can have a threesome. We can have a threesome." So like that. I saw that cute, y'all. Yeah, I wouldn't have a threesome with none of y'all two girls. Hell to the no. I like strict dick. We have no threesome. No little click, no hot boxes. Mm-mm. No ma'am, no ham, no bacon, no cheese. You're not having that. It is a little. It's just for the cameras. And that's good. So Joy and Ashley talk, right? And before I went to her performances, Ashley said, "Hold up, you and Winter met up?" I said, "Yes, they met up." She said, "So you said you was not gonna hang out with somebody or mess with someone who's talk about families and stuff like that, and the Tylers." So basically, enjoy in the flashback of the receipts of own network, they flash back to when Joy said that if anybody talk about family and everything coming to my family, I will invite them to events. I will be next to them. I'm gonna do next to this and this and everything. And yeah, Sherelle, they said Sherelle was out of town somewhere. So Sherelle and Black was not on this episode. I don't know if she's gonna be next one next week as well. Maybe she will be enough to see the finale or the holiday party. Maybe she will be there. And excuse me. Oh, excuse me. So she was saying that when she was talking to Ashley and Elena. So maybe she was saying in defense of Elena, said if she was talking about family and something like that, I want to be around them. So Ashley would say, so you said you want to be around them, so why are you next to her? And Joy does he go Joy fashion. I said that's true though. You did say that, girl. But whatever. I guess but she said yeah. But you say that shit. You said you want to be cordial, so that's what I'm doing. And I say yes. Y'all did say we could be invited to events and still come together and be cordial despite our figure differences. So two things could be the same. Joyce said that, and she trying to move forward and be cordial. So then Joyce said she had to leave after Ellis said it's done. And Ashley wanted to talk to Joy before she left, because Joy came in and did not give Ashley a hug. So she hugged Irena and Jamie and didn't give Ashley a hug. And she said, "Oh, I ain't get no hug." She said, "Oh, I'm thinking about it." I said, "Ooh, you know, Ashley like that." I said, "Oh, Ashley, oh girl." Ashley said, "Oh well." I said, "Ashley, you just want to be a queen bee, huh?" "Oh, I can't get no hug." I think about it. I said, "No, girl, you don't claim everybody's your friends like that." I bet Elena told Joy to get cool with Winter because Ashley was acting funny. That could be possible. And, Elena with the Bob, sometimes she be acting, she be like Ray Ray, something like that. She be saying stuff different thing. And we know that Elena or Ashley will get into it some way, shape, or form down the line. But that probably won't happen until the second half of the season comes back on. Because we know they're gonna happen. So we don't know what shape up. But they gonna get down the line, they gonna get an attitude with each other. So we can't wait for that to happen. And I believe that. It's so much perform. Cause Ashley don't like to claim people as friends. Cause you know how she was. She said y'all like associates. So Joy was doing Ashley thing back of her face. I said you don't get to pick and choose. And then you want to pick and choose and say, "Oh, I said it 3 times. I apologize. I'm not apologizing anymore and everything." And I said, "Girl, nobody actually keep apologizing. But at the end of the day, she has the right to forgive you when she want to forgive you. Because that's a secret you did blow out. You say you're not gonna say nothing. Now she shouldn't have told you, but you shouldn't have said nothing either. Oh well. So then we will see next week that Ashley go front Joy, and Ashley put her hands on Joy. And I said, "Ashley, you know what, girl? And before that, they said, "Oh, we're gonna be able to hash no Twitter war." She said, "Oh, we said that before, it happened." I said, "Ashley, don't act like you was not engaging in this Twitter war. You and the Bob and everybody else was engaging on Twitter. Back before Winter. Winter ain't doing this by herself. So whatever. Don't act like you was not part of it. Whatever." But next week, Ashley did put her hands on Joy. And I said, "Oh, Joy. Now, Joy, you should have body whop her." So I said, "Girl, I don't care if it's your party or not. You don't want to put your hands on me. To bully me, to accept you. What, girl? You said my secret, and I'm not rocking with you right now. Now, I came to this party because I guess I had to show up because the production made me come. I know she ain't going to say that. But listen, I got to show up. But, girl, putting your hands on me?" Now I want to know what Ashley said. No, she came to me and disrespected me and she hit me. No, she hit you first, Ashley. We all see that you put your hands on her first. And now she want to come out to be rowdy, then whatever. Or because you want to bully her. I got money on Joy and on Elena. To me, I feel like Ashley, everybody feel like Ashley could fight, but I don't know. To me, Ashley like to throw her way around, like to be big boss, so scared, intimidate people. But in fighting realms, I don't know. Because Ashley really wanted to fight Joy, she could have just tugged her out or smacked her or something like that. She just said and pushed her. But I said, "Yeah, why you touched her? You in that argument, you had to touch her." Gosh. And then after she touched her, they separated them. She said, "Don't put your hands on me, Ashley. What you got on your mind?" And then Ashley slow key cursing out, thinking it ran. And she said, "You brought your friend over here, and I said, you better get off." I said, "What the hell happened? What the Raina did to you?" And she's up so pissed off. I said, "You turned out your own party, girl. You the one who said it when we called you, right? And you gonna come out arguing with someone and put your hands on them?" I said, "Ashley, girl, get out, please." Any last little bit thoughts on Love and Marriage DC? Do I miss anything in this episode? I think I said everything. Let me see. That's everything. Oh yeah, I said everything. All right, we're going lastly growing the gospel. Hope y'all enjoying the reviews so far, y'all. We play game. If you got any thoughts, y'all let me know in the comment section down below. Growing the gospel, y'all. Child. Carlos King gave us a growing the gospel, you know. Now, he said it was not centered around the church, which I say, okay, granted, because I don't want to do no church drama unless it's fictional, like Greenleaf. But all this, like, listen, I don't want all that. You got church influences, but to be centered in the church, I don't got time for that because I listen. And y'all know now, people who may be too religious, this is a review. This is my straight opinions, a review. Don't get your feelings about everything because it's just fun and games. So it's fun and games. So all that Bobby Convillers y'all were trying to throw out, don't do that. Because listen, we don't got time for that. We're gonna talk about the reality TV show aspects of the show and call it a day. Now, some of y'all might not y'all might have no more information about these characters more than I do. I'll just only review the show. I don't follow these people behind the scenes. I don't know none of these people. So y'all might not, if you have any more information, y'all put it down and y'all let me know. It's interesting for something new. I need to know what her husband was arrested for. Exactly. Listen, we're gonna talk about that because I was like, are we watching Love at the Lockup or we watching Going to Gospel? Because we watching Love at the Lockup. I could have changed the channel to watch Love at the Lockup, which I don't watch anymore. So I'm not having that. Shoot. And don't get me wrong, church people are messy too. That's why I say I'm interested to see it. But I don't need the Bible thumping people coming in here trying to be all toxic. We ain't having that around here. Just keep it cute. Let's talk about the show. I need to know how people pay for all that. How he paid for all of that. Exactly, right? Oh, yes, from behind the bar. I said, what the hell he got the money from? Unless he asking people above them, he said, listen, buy this shit for my wife in this party. I was like, oh, he must got some pulls. Going to gospel is too damn accurate. Child, I don't know why. Oh, Zach, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. Because I got some words about some of these people in a polite way. Because, I can't read that like everybody else can read. But, I can read my own way. I like that church people got a messy show. Exactly. Right, Tracy? Oh, child. I was like, oh, her locked up husband did all this. Exactly. The added split about why dude locked up. And that's what I'm saying. I was like, girl. And then if he did all of this for your party and he couldn't do all that to get you a house, why you got to be with your mother's house? Now, granted, I don't think the mom is she not upset about it. She liked you there and her grandkids, but y'all get your own damn house. You didn't have to move in with your mom, Delinda. He ain't got no money. This is so messy. That's what. But hold on, y'all. Let me go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Go to the bathroom, and then we're gonna get into the show. I'm back, y'all. All right, let's get to this episode. She using her dad for babysitter. That's what I'm saying. Shit. It's easier not to have to move them so much. Easier to not to have to move them so much. That's true. That's true. But I was like, if you did all that for a party, why you just can't get a little apartment somewhere next close to home and she had to keep moving every day? She had her own. Sure. All right. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm talking out of my face here. Oh. All right, y'all. So the characters. The one in the middle down below, we didn't meet her yet, but we met the other 5. So I guess we meet her next episode. Right here. Oh, whatever. This person right here. Right here. You see my finger going next to it? You see this person right here? That's Tasha. Tasha. Oh yeah. Tasha is her mother is Lisa Praise Brooks. Lisa Praise Brooks, who was the lead singer of the group The Witness. Now I said some of these groups and some of these church names I don't know because I ain't grew up gospel. I know some people, but not everyone. But Lisa Praise Brooks, her mom is the lead singer of the group Witness. That's who her mom is. Next to is Bree. Bree is the daughter of Fred Hammond. Now, Fred Hammond is a well-known name in the gospel scene. Now, I can't hear his songs, but if you look at his freaking Google him and everything, you could tell he's very influential, and he is one people in the thing because his name is like him, Kurt Flaken, Donovan Kirkland. Those names I know the most. So yes, he's well known, and we're gonna talk about. So Father plays an instrumental role in gospel world. He does. He definitely does. Fred Hammond. So that's a father. That's Bree. Right up here. Above Tasha with the short haircut, the blonde short haircut, that's her. In the middle with his hands like this. That's yes. I can't figure out his songs, but if you listen to it, you will know his songs. Jay Brooks. His father is a founding member of the group Commission. I heard that group before. I don't remember their songs, but I heard the group Commission. His father is a founding member of the group. So, okay. The next to him is this guy, and y'all know he's only famous because his memes with Diddy. Y'all remember that when he was on the 4 and he sung and he had to stand down with Diddy? Yes, you remember that, right? That's who he was famous for. Elijah. Oh, he's a messy queen. A messy one. We're going to talk about him. Because how dare you come where you was wearing and come at the boy? But, and below him is Nikki. That's the one that love at the lockup scenario. So when we call Nikki, think about love at the lockup. That's the one who husband's in the jail, all right? And Elijah, his mother is Dr. Janice Connor. He's a preacher kid. And Nikki, she's the niece. She's a niece of the Clark sisters, and her mother is Dominda. Dominda is one of the Clark sisters. That's her mother, and she's the niece of the other ones and everything. And to make this show interesting, all of them know each other since they was childhood. So they all know each other and they have good friendship. So it makes it kind of different, interesting because it's one thing when you put a bunch of people together and make a reality TV show and force them to interact and you could see it through the screen. It's the one thing that you have friendships. But some of these people will be too shady, especially towards Bree. And too much. And try and claim, oh, we didn't know her like that. I said, y'all know her enough to be around her for this long this year. So y'all don't try to act like y'all she's like this freaking disease y'all gonna be next to. Get out of here. That's what I say. People don't come at me because I'm just talking about the show. Because some of y'all, if y'all like these people, the set is in Detroit. And you know, Carlos King have a habit of, and I do, that's one thing I do like what he do, even though I still don't call him no king of reality TV show. But I do give him props of the show because a lot of his shows I review. So I'm not gonna hate on him. So he making his money. Hey, whatever. And it give me money in my pockets for doing it. So I'm not hating on the show because I like a lot of his shows. It's that I think he could do a little bit better in polishing them. But he does highlight cities that normally don't get highlighted. and give us interaction to people. Like Huntsville became so big because we got interested in the area and the people in the show and everything. So he does like to do that. He does highlight different areas that's not showcased as much on television. And I said that's interesting. That's good. You just got to do a better job, but it's good. All right. So it started with Elijah. Look at Elijah. Elijah, he's a secular music R&B singer. And so how a preacher could, who grew up in freaking gospel, singing secular music. I mean, it's happened all the times, y'all. Sometimes it's all because stems from the base of gospel and it stems off of it and just the more in that other direction, extreme. But it happens a lot of times, y'all. So it's not far-fetched for this to happen. After that stare down in the 4 with Diddy, he became well known. And I say you still not all that well known either, because the way how you act like you was a big time artist. Everybody know who you are. Nobody know none of y'all until you're on the reality TV show. So don't act like y'all big and brand and bad and feel like y'all way better than someone. Child, because we don't know none of y'all until we saw this show. If y'all did know them, hey, y'all let me know how y'all know them. He said he's over the church scene. Ooh, he is over the church scene. I mean, he and the other saying he over the church scene. So he never had an album, and then he went to radio station to promote his song Appetite. He was on the tub. I know him, Jay, from his other show. Ooh, Jay Brooks or Elijah? Oh, Jay Brooks. Okay. And he said the reason why he do secular music because he loves sex. I said, I don't know who's giving it to you. Cause quiet as cat. I don't know. You look. He look a little. He look. But well, listen. That's my opinion. I'm not saying he is one, but he look like. Is he one? Is he like that, y'all? Do y'all think he's like? Y'all be for real? Sure. It's not like it's alleged. You think he's allegedly? I don't know. Watching me cursing my ass out. Saying talking about gap tooth and everything. I said I love my gap tooth. Damn. But whatever, y'all. Y'all let me know if y'all think he's like that. All right, so we get Nikia. He looked like a Darby baby. Not the Darby baby. Whoosh. He bought the fan, y'all. Did he buy the fan? He bought the fan, y'all. And tell how much it costs, y'all. He bought the fan. All right. So we said Nikia is the daughter of Dorinda from the Clark sisters. And she lived with her mom while her husband been gone temporarily. So it was like, she made it seem like he was going on the road, like he was working somewhere, and he's coming back home, because when Dorinda talked to the husband on the phone, Dion, that's his name, aka Fast Cash, I was like, oh, he must be on the road. He's probably on his way because he wanted to surprise the birthday party for her and everything. I said, okay, cool. So that. So he wanted to plan a surprise party for his wife. And Nikia is the manager of the Clark sisters. So she manages her family in the business of fashion and everything, schedules and stuff. I said, that's cute. That's nice. And outside of being a manager, that's the niece and daughter of the Clark sisters and everything. And they have a good relationship. She really close to her mom. She said her mom never shunned her out. She been a rebellious kid. She was on the drugs, club hopping, do a lot of things. And her mom never shut her out. And I said, that's love. That at the end of the day, even though, yes, she's going to church, and yes, she has a rebellious child, she still did it. Now, she couldn't turn her back. She could have. But that's built their bond between each other because they connected, and she never turned her back. And now, she's good. Now, she said she like the street knuckles. She's like the street knuckles. Yeah, that's what she got herself into with a fast cash. Now, at the end of the day, he did treat her well, but we just don't know what he did to get himself in there. But she got a dome for the strip knuckles, right? So she didn't want to do anything for her 40th birthday party. So that's why I guess the husband wanted to supply. So she said it was gonna be. I said 40, girl, you big 40. When you turn big 40, that's a milestone. You should do something. Now I know what I'm gonna do big 40 like in 3 more years. I probably will have like a dinner party, sit down, because I ain't no club thing. I might will do that. Went out a nice venue, had different tables and everything, had some nice food. You know. She's our mom Dominda stood by her side, so thick as then. So we get this little. So later on in the episode, right? She's setting up. She doing the rose petals. She got the rose petals. She got the rose petals. She got the nice little strawberries, the squawberries. Then she got the champagne. Tried the champagne and everything. She got the freaking laptop on the bed, and she got all this going on. You get a collect call from Mizzle Correctional Facility. Huh? Now I'm putting for a call for the correctional facility. I was like, hold up. Hold up. I said, girl, you did all that for a phone call? Oh, okay. And she set the charges. Say, hey, Nanny, how you doing? Hey, babe, I love you so much. That's like that on. I said, girl. She said, I'm wearing some negligee. I got some see-through negligee. That musical. Yes, Mizzle Correctional Facility. I threw my name in there. She said, I wear some negligee. I got some porn on it. I got panties going on. What's your stuff? I got everything. And they were talking a little sexual then talk. And I was so bummed out. And I was watching with Jana, and we was like, hold up. No. We would say, what? I said, is this love at the lockup? I said, Carlos, you did not say it was a love at the lockup in the damn show. It's wrong show if you wanted to see that. But I guess he's been in 4 years so far. He's in prison, and she lived with her kids in the house with her mother. And that's that. I guess we see more into what happened and why he's in there. So then we get Bree. Bree's story is sad. It's about right, to be honest. Well, so she's the daughter of Fred Hammond, right? And she wanted to jumpstart her music career. And she said her mom and bro, she said her brother was adopted when he was young. Oh, snap. Brother was adopted. And they came to see her. And she used to sing background. But now, I think he's 10 years younger. The brother's 10 years younger. And I think she used to sing background and her vocals. But now she wanted limelight. And I think she was talking about the mom, her husband wanted a traditional marriage. Who husband? I think her father. I guess the mom father was saying that her husband, Fred, wanted a traditional marriage and then didn't get the traditional marriage that he wanted and everything. So I guess he left. Whatever happened, we didn't know the reason why they broke up and everything. But we know that when they got divorced, he kind of like basically shunned the family out and the family was struggling. I said, how you big Fred Hammond and just close your back on your family like that? Like the mom got to struggle and pick herself back up like that. And then you got your daughter sleeping on an air mattress. Now, granted, you got your new place. You probably moved into a new place. Sometimes you're not going to have a straight bed all the way. But I was like, I don't think that she would be doing all that. They want to be struggling like that. Being the father of Fred Hammond, who's big, well-known in the gospel world. So I was like, that's crazy. And since the parents divorced, no, Bree said her husband wanted traditional marriage. Don't know why she said that, but that's what she said her husband wanted. So when they divorced, they affected her career, and her relationship with her father got strained. And because of that, she may not have the connections like the other people to jumpstart her career, and then she got to do it on her own because she can't use his name like she wanted to use his name or less like that. Now, granted, this like at the end of the day, Nikki has have her mother Clark sisters and her aunties Clark sisters. Elijah, even though he's gonna different well, he probably could still rely on his mom. Jay Brooks, and they all could rely on their parents to get them jump started. So they all had that. Bree don't have that right now, and even though she Fred Hammond's daughter. And I said I messed up to leave them struggling like that. That's crazy. And you get nothing. So she moved back to Detroit to jumpstart her career and to get back on the day. So she need the help and the connections and everything to get back what she needs to get back. And figured it out while building herself back up. Now, Bree is not an ugly lady. She's cute and I love that little short haircut on her. Compared to the other ones, they feel like she's like she's in the projects. But we'll get into that in a minute. So Jay Brooks and Bree talk. How y'all feeling the episode, y'all? Give me something that I can talk and everything. It's about right though. Yeah. So Jay Brooks and Bree talk, and they said they've been in the studio together for a long time. They've been in the studio together in the past, and it's since high school. And their dads was in a group together. I said, oh, okay, so they got a connection. Like I said, everybody had connection with each other. So their dads, Fred Hammond and his father, both in a group together. I went to fight. Oh, yes, we're going to talk about Elijah in a minute, y'all. We're going to talk about that last scene because we got some words. And she needs some advice. And she feel like she go to Jay Brooks because, you know, they well known each other. And she could get some pointers from him and advice. And he just say, you just got to do what you got to do. And be focused. And it's what you want. You got to fight for it. And she said she used to use her money to shake. She said, I used to done that before. I don't want that. I want a really legit way. So when she said that, then he said something about her past. So I said, oh, so you alluded to she was a stripper or a dancer? Because she said she used to shake money for, she used to shake her ass for money. So either she was a dancer or a stripper. So, and then he was saying in so many words, but instead of saying the words. And I said, so what you alluding to, boy? Spit it out. She a dancer or a stripper in the past. I mean, if that's the case, she did mention that she should shake ass for money. Is she ashamed of it? But I was like, I didn't like how you just throw that out there like that. So what? She can't do what she got to do because her past? And I know, don't get me wrong, I do know sometimes people will use your past against you to shame you, to stun your growth so they can move forward. So I feel like he might have mentioned it and said her past could come like and haunt her because she used to be stripper or a dancer. So they said she writing, and Jay Brooks think that Bree is making a lot of excuses. I don't think so much is making excuses. It's to think about jumping start her career and having the connection. Because at the end of the day, it's a lot for her father. This kind of strained relationship, kind of struggling, trying to restart everything back up. She can't use her connections like y'all. She needs to start over everything. So I don't know what can she do, and I don't think it was excuses. I think she just explaining how she needs to think. Now, if she's not putting no actions towards what she's saying, then that could be excuses. I say, girl, if you say about this, what you doing? Are you going to studios? Are you trying to call people? Are you trying to do this? Are you writing songs? She says she's writing things, and that's that. She's talking about chicken right now. Chicken. I love the chicken. I said, oh, that's my chicken, girl. Okay. So Jay Brooks and Tasha talk. They at Coney Island. Coney Island, Detroit is like a 24/7 strip that they could go to and hang out and have food and stuff like that. It's been in the neighborhood for a long time and it's still flourishing. I said, oh, that's cute. And then Elijah came. He walked past, touched a stranger on the shoulder and something like that, said, bless you. I said, what the? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bless you? I said, you just touched a random stranger and said, bless you. I said, I know people laughed about that, but I said, how you just walk up to somebody and just said, bless you? I said, okay, Elijah. Like I said, this guy's going to be doing the most. He's going to be doing the most for no apparent reason. So he said he didn't know Bree growing up. He said, oh, can she dress? Is she fly? Because not everyone can sit with us in this group. I said, oh, so this what we're doing? Are we isolating people now? Are we doing this reality? Because I know Carlos loves to do this. He loves to film some cliquish type of shit. This clicking kind of things with these groups and people that he's like to film, that you can't sit with us kind of mentality. I'm not on another show with this cliquish mentality. No, I know sometimes this happens, but I said, what are we? Are we children? She can't sit with us. And she's this. And she fly. I said, according to you, Elijah, you're not on that fly yourself, your damn self. A lot of y'all basic yourself. So I don't know why y'all act like y'all sit here like, her darling, like, come up hers. It's like they walking in like you $1 million bucks. Child. And then he's sitting down being extra at a freaking hot dog shop and asking for weird things that you know they'll have no stuff in the menu. Asking he wants some whipped cream. He wants some almond milk. He wants some pickles. Now, granted, they may have some pickles in the hot dog shop. But the whipped cream and the freaking almond milk, like who carry that? So coffee, they don't have coffee in the in a hot dog shop, whatever the shop that was at. They don't have coffee. So you want to order that? I said, boy, you in the wrong place. So Nikki came as well, and they all start talking about Bree. They start talking about her. So they said Bree need vocal training. Bree need help with the fashion. Bree need help with her organization. Bree need help with the music. So basically, I said, y'all want to build a bitch. That's what I just said. I said it. I know it's going to gospel when we ain't supposed to curse, but oh well, it's a reality TV show. So y'all want to build a beat. Basically, that's what y'all trying to say. Just build her up. Just do everything. Just wipe her off and just build her all up. Okay. That's why I took it. Because I was already annoyed with a lot of how I was talking about Bree. But I was already annoyed. I said, oh, so y'all want to just build her? Okay. She'll have none of this. Elijah is a bit annoying to me. Exactly. He's doing the most. And I said, boy, we don't know you like that either. Just because you got that meme doesn't mean you famous. We just know that for the meme. So Jay Brooks invited Bree to the party. Now, I don't think he told the people that he invited her. I guess what he did tell them, but whatever. I guess they had amnesia. So they said she got to work her way into the group. What way? She been in a part of the group. She know y'all since y'all was younger. So in what way she need to work? It's like it seemed like y'all shut her out when her parents divorced, and then y'all act like she just no longer a value anymore. That's what I feel like to be. It feel like when her father and her mom divorced, Bree was no value to the group. And now all of a sudden y'all don't know her. Y'all know this. Now I think Tasha and Nikki put it out there that Bree and Jay Brooks used to date. I said, oh, snap. They didn't say them, so why the hell you put that out there? Okay. I was like, what y'all doing to get Bree? Like, she basically had to go through a lot of turmoil and trauma, and then y'all just basically making it seem like she's like no value to y'all. Listen, karma is a real big, y'all. Y'all better humble yourself real quick. So Nikki had to sit down with her auntie Jackie and her mom Dorinda. They would talk about Bree and her father and everything. And I guess Jackie told Nikki to talk to her, see what's everything, because it's the toughest lot of things going on, and she may need a connection. She may need the help. Now call to Carlos. No, I'm gonna say that later on when I go. Remind me when I say we'll call it to Carlos, all right? Oh, Nikki said that. Yeah, Bree and Jay Bush used to date. I said, girl, nobody's actually them said that. Okay. Now, when we first introduced with Bree and Jay Bush sit down, and they never mentioned they were dated together. I guess they don't come out. So she said, yeah, her Aunt Jackie said, listen, talk to Nikki. Talk to Bree. Talk to her. Get to know her. So Dion put this party all together while he behind bars. And here called the party. So they came in, everybody came in. Now, is it me? I said, Tasha, you didn't look all that $1 million yourself. You had a basic ass dress, just like everybody else had a basic black dress. And you go come here critiquing the hell out of Bree. And you will be a fake when you met Bree. Because the confessionals, you said Bree looked like Sister Mary Clarence. Bree was homely. Bree was Salvation Army-ish. I said, what the hell that means? I know Salvation Army is a building. It's not a freaking like Salvation Army is like a services for different things. But what Salvation Army look like? Run down. What that means? You took all this chunk in the confessionals and you met Bree. Oh, Bree, how you doing? You look so good. I said, bitch. No, that's not what you said. You didn't say that. You said she looked homely. She looked like Salvation Army-ish and Sister Mary Clarence. Now, if you didn't think that she looked so good, why are you faking the funk? I was like, I can't wait to Bree to see this. Sorry, I say that with my chest, that B word. So I'm not gonna try and say that more, y'all. So Elijah came in with a freaking Angel Brinks Power Ranger Expire suit. Yeah, like a Black Ranger. Wearing the whole figure cat suit, bodysuit, with a mask on, like he gonna rob the place, and got the nerve to talk about somebody else. Listen, if y'all didn't see the episode, watch the episode. He came with a whole bodysuit, a cat suit, and talk about someone else. It's about she got low self-esteem with her short hair, Bree's short hair. I said, y'all look at this thumbnail. Bree and Elijah basically had the same kind of hairstyle. So if she got low self-esteem, what about you? Yes, he came with an Angel Brinks Power Ranger cat suit. And had a mask on like he was superpower in Beyonce video. I was like, hold up. And he would say, oh, you Fred Hammond's daughter. You supposed to be done up. I was like, do you know her story? Did you listen? Like, were you around? Her father just basically cut them off. So now he owns. So now he owns blonde Caesar's cut. Exactly, like he owns it. Like you can wear it, but Bree cannot wear it. Get out our face. Bree has tighter coils and isn't trying to hide herself. They ain't like that. Exactly. And I don't think Bree don't have no low self-esteem. All she trying to do is restart her career. Doesn't mean that she is ashamed of herself. Doesn't mean she got low self-esteem. Doesn't mean that she don't think that she look good. I said at the end of the day, Bree looked hella good with that plain black dress and when she was coming in. Just like y'all was plain. He got secondhand embarrassment looking at Bree. Secondhand embarrassment for what? According to you, she's not part of your group. So what's secondhand embarrassment? Exactly, Tracy. He didn't even wear it well or light bright. Clock off. He said she should have long hair. Why? Why she should have long hair? You the only one should rock a short hair? Why she should have long hair? Bree was gonna do a lot. And then instead of besides her, they berated her. Now I don't know if she knows that, but she'll probably watch the episode soon. Oh yes, Tracy. Oh, I was about to get that. Because I was about to get in that real quick. Now, just see, we're gonna talk about it right now. Because Nikki was ugly crying. She was ugly crying. Thank you, baby. Got the nice ring. He upgraded the ring. I said, okay, you can upgrade the ring and give her a nice lavish party, but you can't give her an apartment. She said she's buying everything. Buy her apartment so you can be with her kids. Now, granted, I don't think the mom don't care. She like her daughter there. But still, they got a big house anyway, so I guess you got a big house. Why not stay in the house? But still, you buying all this. So Tasha was saying that Bree has the CC cut and color. I said, what's so funny? Okay. So Elijah came and walked up to Bree. It was like this. Girl, I was like, she got the fuck off my head. What the hell are you touching it? She said, oh, my husband touched it. He said, you got a husband? She said, yes. And I was like, I said, first of all, and everybody was like, hold up. But none of y'all say nothing. Y'all let this guy walk up to Bree and all in her fucking hair. Yeah, I'm cursing. I don't care. It's a gospel show. I'm cursing. And on her hair. And I said, what man in their right mind would go to a freaking woman's hair and just touch it like that? He was all up in it. All up in her hair. And Bree said, hold up. And I know Bree was going back and forth with him with the words. But I was like, and none of y'all ladies and none of y'all sitting there and let him do all this. They know the logic will be a big extra. Just shut him down. Let him know this is not right. Like Tracy said, she wanted to fight. And I said, if Bree would have smacked the hell out of you, what would you say? I was like, he thought that was good. And I said, Carlos, you thought that was cute? Now, I know Carlos did this review and had Elijah on the review. And I hope, I didn't see it, because I probably didn't want to see it anyway. And I hope he kind of let him. Now, I don't think Carlos would do that. He knows. But I said, hopefully let somebody could tell him that was not right. That was not right at all. And now he got his eyes on Bree. And why she's back there with the group. Why not? Y'all know each other. Y'all all grew up with each other. Don't act like y'all don't know her. I was so annoyed. I said, no, he did not. Me, Jenna, watched the episode last night. I said, oh, no. I say, I don't know what the hell Carlos told him. He turned up the most. And that was the episode, y'all. We're going to watch to see next week and see how it goes. But I was so livid. And don't get me wrong, it's not bad. But I said, what the hell? Like, Elijah will be doing the most. He'll be doing the most for no apparent reason. And I'll hopefully that someone get his behind. Now, according to Carlos, I remember, he said that, because everybody would say, Carlos, like, why is this, like, all the game of Bree? Are they going to support her in some way? They said they will. Just stay tuned. They will be behind us. They will support her. Just stay tuned. I said, okay, whatever. We're going to stay tuned. Because we're going to the whole season, y'all bashing her. I'm not going to be sitting here. Oh, good. Oh, I almost done. Ciao. So any thoughts about going to gospel before we get off of here? I mean, we can have some little bit more time to talk. But yeah, according to Carlos, that he said, yeah, they will bend behind Bree and they will lift up Bree and they will help Bree. I said, all right then. Because if I go sit through a whole season and then go bash this Bree and all of y'all against one. I don't know how long we'll review this. I'm sorry, because he loved to do this. He loved to film stuff like that. And I was like, Carlos, come on now. Now we meet this Shania Wilson. We didn't meet her yet. We will meet her soon. Oh no, you catch the replay, boo. I know you always come through trying to finish up on notes on Swarm. Oh yeah, you said you gonna do a review. Afterwards, Auntie Mom gonna do a review. You gonna do a live review on it, or you just gonna pre-record review and watch my son here. Elijah ain't ish. I like Bree and J Brooks only for now. Yes, Bree and J Brooks only for now. Elijah ain't ish. Yes, he gonna be the most one, and he's the prima donna. I can't wait for the to turn on him because he's doing the most. It will be okay. I can't wait to see it. I do gotta watch the episode, but I can't wait to watch the review. It's like that. But anything else? What your thoughts about the other people? What you talking about Tasha so far? And Nikki and her love out the lockup scenario. Did you watch Going to Gospel yet, Auntie Mama? It's like that. Yeah. Don't forget, put a ring on it. We'll be reviewed tonight. Oh, it was a mess. Especially Elijah and Tasha. You gonna hate what Elijah did at the end. Because I just talked about it, what he did at the end. That got me upset. And I'm not even female. But I said, nobody touching people's hair like that. Yeah. I want to know what Shania brings when she comes in the show. And I will see what else they're going to give. Chad, people talk about it. And then let me tell you some tweets I had recently. Yeah, let me talk about those tweets. We can have a conversation right now. I had 2 tweets. Some of y'all who on my Discord already saw the 2 tweets. Oh my, going to gospel. Now, normally when I tweet stuff, people make comments or they just like the thing. People don't make that much comments. And they do make comments. If it's something good, if we can go back and forth, we go back and forth. If it's something that I feel like you trying to shame or whatever, I'm not going to respond. And y'all notice that. I don't respond to people most like that. No, the comment section, I do respond. But if it's something that's outrageous, you're not getting a response from me because you want me to bait. No, I'm not that type of person. You will get blocked or muted. So somebody said, oh, church people just like knowing people use some common sense. I said, oh, you sassy today. So I checked the page, and this page was all over the place. I said, oh, this must be a bot or something like that. So I blocked that ass. I said, you know what, tell me what use common sense. I don't know. I know what common sense is. And what that had to do with my post. I was talking about the gang up on Bree. I don't care about no church people. I ain't say it like that. Yes. I don't go to church like that, but I'm spiritual. I pray like that. But they could be the most. And this show just show us that how they could be really judgy. Exactly. And then somebody else posted something else later on my Going to Gospel post. I said, they're going to keep doing this. I ain't going to probably post anymore. Saying, oh, the Going to Gospel, we try to expose Carlos Clean for allegedly hiring the pedos on a show. And we're going to do that. I said, you can go do that and you investigate your own damn self because I'm not, what? I know nothing about no alleged him hiring pedos. So we're not doing that. Blocked. And then on his page, he's showing different scenarios of where that they know about pedos being hired. I said, what the hell? So I blocked that thing too. I said, I got time for y'all. Investigating your own damn time on somebody else's page because you ain't doing that on my page. Mm-mm. No ma'am, no ham, no bacon, no cheese. We got time for that. So yeah, Puerto Rico on it will be coming out tomorrow. I will do my review tonight. And I also got to do my review of SWV. SWV will not be aired till Tuesday. What? A whole lot of people need to get a damn life. Exactly. SWV will not be aired on Tuesday. My casual review won't be aired till Wednesday. And oh snap. Let me see. Y'all did a vote? I had to put a poll on recently if y'all want me to do the most Mr. Social Corner tomorrow. And I think it's tied right now. If it's tied by the end of the thing, I'll probably just do the late night review on Friday night and see how it goes because I do want to test it out. Yeah, it's tied between yes for Monday and yes for late night Friday night. So if it's tied by the end of the night, then I will just do it on Friday, late night Friday. Don't get me wrong, I get off at 11:30 p.m. Eastern, y'all. So when I mean late night Friday, it mean the review will be after midnight or Eastern Standard Time. So I'll get on live. We're gonna talk about some social media topics because there's been a lot lately happening, and I haven't shared my viewpoints, and I want y'all to hear my viewpoints on this topic. So we'll see how the results are by the end of the night. If it doesn't change, then I will do it on the Friday nights and test it out. Because maybe people will be up on Friday night and they want to watch some things and be involved with some things. And everybody's doing reviews around the same days, just like TV shows. Everything's happening at the beginning of the week, and the weekends there's nothing going on. So don't you hate that growing up? It was nothing going on TV. We were bored in the weekends. But no, especially no, not growing up. I mean, we go outside, but still, especially on TV. So yeah, I gave y'all something to watch. So yes, it will be a lot of different topics that happen on social media social media that I want to discuss. For example, the alleged mistress coming out, speaking out, Tamar engagement with the baby mama. You know, everybody talk about Chloe, about Sierra. It's a lot. So I want to use that live to give all my opinions about it. So stay tuned for me, y'all. Y'all will find out later on. I'll put the link, post it up, create the post. If not tomorrow, it will be for Friday night. It come through. Check it out. Yeah. So Auntie Mom is not having a panel tonight. So my power review is at 10 o'clock tonight. But if there's no panel and everything, I can push it up if y'all want to push it up. Y'all let me know in Discord if y'all want me to push the time up. Because I know it's a Sunday night and everything. And we can do it earlier than 10 o'clock. Because I can always start earlier than the time that it's scheduled for. So if y'all want that, y'all let me know. Because the power review will be tonight. And we will get into the mess. Because Child Power episode premiere was good. It was good. And I can't wait to hear y'all's thoughts about it. But nevertheless, that was my review, y'all. Any last thoughts on any of the shows? Accused, Grown Up Hip Hop, Love Marriage DC, or Grown Up Gospel before we get out of here? Replay game, play show, y'all make sure you replay and let me know. Hit the like button, let me know how you feel. And let me know your comments, thoughts in the comment section. That's it. If no last thoughts, I love y'all coming through. About to go get me something to eat. Appreciate y'all. And I see y'all later for Power tonight. If y'all want it early, y'all let me know later on. All right. Thank you so much for coming through, y'all. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all know how much it means to me. So y'all coming through. And I see y'all later for the Power review. All right. If it's not too much, I'll have to push up to 9 o'clock. We'll see. See y'all later. Peace out.